Hey everyone, so I thought I would just do a little video and update you guys on what happened to my Black Lives Matter video. If you haven't seen already, or if you don't know, it has been removed. So I'll talk a little bit about that, maybe kind of bring up some of my other video just so it's not lost forever, and also kind of go into how much money it made so far. So yes, we're going to talk quickly about that. So like pretty much all of the Black Lives Matter donation videos, mine has been removed. Yes, pretty much all of them have been removed except for the main one, which is Zoe Amera's. So it's great that we still have one up because that one is getting a lot of views and getting a lot of donations. So I'm glad that that can stay up. But there's so many that have been pulled down, like mine. Really not 100% sure exactly why it got pulled down. I didn't pull it down. YouTube pulled it down. YouTube has been taking them down, saying that they are spam or violating the terms of community guidelines. But I honestly don't fully understand why it was taken down. I read through the community guidelines and I didn't really see exactly the point where mine was violating terms. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I think it could also be because of maybe people were watching it on repeat and YouTube was flagging it as spam and just like bots and stuff. So yes, it could have been flagged that way, and also the comments could have been spam comments, although I was trying to reply to literally every comment just so I could make sure that it was a legit video, but they kept piling in. We had like thousands of comments. I can't see any of them now, so I can't see all your fun facts that you guys were sharing, but it also could have been because of maybe racist people reporting the video and trying to get it down. So I'm not too sure on that one. I imagine that probably some people did try to do that. So yeah, that's just like another way that it might have been taken down. So just letting you know, if you are planning on making a donation video, that after 3 days it might be taken down. But oh man, it's raining right now, so I'm sorry if the sound's bad, but yes. In short though, we did really, really well. I did that video on like Thursday night last week, so it hasn't even been a week yet. So on the first night, I remember waking up the next day and there was 1,000 views. The next day I woke up, there was 15,000 views, which was quite the jump. The next day it was 30,000 views, and then the next day was 60. So it kept doubling. And then once it was deleted, just as it was getting deleted, it was hitting 70,000 views. So we were going so crazy, guys, getting those donations, getting this video played. But obviously we have been silenced by YouTube. So yeah, the video is no longer there. But if you haven't seen that video and you want to see information on how you can help Black Lives Matter, and just so I don't actually lose all this great information and a video that I'm super proud of, I am now going to show you the main part of that video, which was me talking about what to do. I am going to make this video also a donation video, except I am not going to add a big section at the end full of ads, because I feel like that's maybe also what YouTube doesn't like. So this video is gonna be donating to Black Lives Matter as well. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down too, because that would suck. And I kind of don't want to flag on my account, because with the first video, it was taken down, but I did not get like a mark on my account. It was just taken down. But I think if I do any more videos like that and they're taken down, I will get marks on my account and 3 strikes and I'm out. So I've been working on my YouTube for so long, so it would really suck if something like that happened, but I'm gonna risk it just with this video so you guys can, you know, still have a Black Lives Matter video up here on my channel and it's not disappeared forever. So let's continue spreading the word, guys, and yeah, here is my information from the last video. Hey, so this video isn't going to be like my other videos. This is about something important. Change. First up, I want to acknowledge that I have white privilege and I have no idea what it's like to be black, but I thought I have an audience and a platform and I need to speak out for what's right. Obviously, it's best to listen to black voices and let them be heard, but I'm not just going to stay silent and watch as this all happens. I want to help, and hopefully this video will help with you. And by the way, you're already helping because all the ad revenue from this video is going to go to Black Lives Matter organizations, and just like the videos playing behind me, they have ad revenue going to all the Black Lives Matter organizations. So I'm not always good at articulating my thoughts, so if I say something wrong or I'm not quite accurate in what I'm saying, please just let me know in the comments. I'm just trying my best to help out, and yeah, let me know any important information that we need to know down in the comments below as well. I want to make this a resource for everyone to just kind of be able to help and do everything they can. So leave anything positive or whatever down in the comments below. Basically, I want this video to be a resource for change. I was just going to make this video titled like what white people can do to help in the Black Lives Matter movement, but like it's not just white people. It is something that everyone needs to consider, and every voice and everything will help towards the cause. So we need to make sure that our voices are heard, we listen to people when their stories, and just educate ourselves really. So yeah, the first step is to educate yourself. So you want to learn from books, people's experiences, movies, music, everything. Just educate yourself in Black culture and see why Black lives really matter. So a book that really resonated with me that I read a while ago was The Hate U Give. It's actually a movie as well, so I definitely recommend checking out the book and the movie. I think read the book first, like all movies that are adapted from books. You want to read the book first because it's definitely way good. But anyway, I recommend that book a lot. It has a lot to do with this certain situation. It seems like we have similar stories all the time, and it's crazy that nothing is being done about it. So that's a very good educational book. I definitely need to read a lot more Black books. I'll link some below that I plan on reading, but yes, that's just the start of my change. This week I also watched the LA 92 documentary, which is about Rodney King, and it was oddly familiar watching the imagery that I saw on there. It looked pretty similar to what's happening on the news. Probably not as violent, but it's just crazy to think that things haven't really changed. So that was a real eye-opener to see that it's the same. Nothing's changing, and we need to change it now. And for movies that are more Australian-based, I definitely recommend watching Rabbit Proof Fence. I watched that in primary school, and I've watched it many times. It's just crazy to think what has happened to the Aboriginal community here in Australia. So it's good to know that it's actually, well, it's not good to know, but it's happening everywhere in the world. So don't just think that this is just happening in America and it doesn't involve me. It's happening here in Australia too. So we really need to change what's happening around the world and get rid of the fucked up thing that is racism. So I'll also add a bunch of books and TV shows and movies and everything in the description below. It's going to be a big resource of stuff. So take some time to read through all the different things that would help and educate yourself. Next thing we need to do is speak up. We can't stay silent. Silence is complacency. What has happened to the hundreds of Indigenous people here in Australia, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and the countless other Black people all over the world is disgusting. And the fact that police brutality and racism is still a thing is so insane. We need to change this. We need to speak up. It's not okay. It's 2020. This can't be happening. So speak up now and speak to all your family members, speak to your friends, make sure nobody's being racist. I don't know how people are still racist right now, but just stop being racist, acknowledge your white privilege, speak up at protests, and discuss what matters. So use your voice, people. Number 3 is you can support in every way you can. Support Black businesses, support Black musicians, eat at Black restaurants. Just support your local community. For the fashion YouTubers out there, support some Black fashion brands, do a haul, try on their stuff. Just support them in any way you can. You can also support by donating to the victims, the families, activists, and also to bail support. Just donate as much as you can, and by watching this video, obviously you are donating by just watching. So yes, if you can, donate some money, but if you can't, continue watching these videos. You can also support by signing petitions, speaking up in your community, to local MPs, just anyone that will create change, just speak up and help your community, which will inherently help the world. Another way to support is what you're doing right now, which is sharing all the information you possibly can on Instagram, sharing everything we need to know with everyone around us. I thought I'd make this video just in case there was people in my community who watch my stuff who don't even know what's going on right now because they might not be part of Instagram. I was thinking of posting this to my Facebook and just getting everyone I know to be on board with this whole message. Black Lives Matter. Number 4 is to vote. Make sure you vote in your community, and it's time to do it now. And remember, you can use your vote to change on a local scale because all of this starts in your local community. So I've been talking to this girl on Instagram called Sarah, and she had an important point, so I'm going to read it out. Minorities in America have a low voting record, with the exception of when Obama ran for office. His background before politics was community organizing, and one of the things he did was black voter registration drives. One way to convert what's happening now into changeable action is to vote and to convince minorities to vote. So I want to kind of emphasize the fact that you need to vote. You need to encourage black people to vote. Everybody needs to vote for this change. My boyfriend is American and I know he always votes, and it's very important that we change what is happening right now with racism, with police brutality, and just with everything in general. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't actually voted myself here in Australia. I've always been out of the country when voting was on, and I'm really embarrassed to say that. And I know that from now on, I need to change that. I need to make sure that I'll vote, and my voice needs to be heard in the community. So I'm going to make a vow that I'm going to change that for myself, and I want you to do that too, and make sure you vote for what is right. So I'm going to grow from this and make sure my vote counts. And don't just think, no, this doesn't apply to me. I'm from Australia. I'm from insert country here. This doesn't happen. This only happens in America. Newsflash, this is happening everywhere. So make sure your vote counts. Make sure you speak up and make sure you educate yourself. So that's just a few ways that we can move forward and work together for change. Obviously, there's so much more you can do to support. So feel free to add any more links in the comments below. And obviously Black Lives Matter is such an important message, and I'm hoping to do everything I can to help, and I hope you do too. It can be uncomfortable to talk about racism, but these are the conversations that need to be had. I've also linked a lot of other helpful videos and black creators down below that are probably more articulate than me, so feel free to check them out and educate yourselves too. So yeah, that was a lot of helpful information there, I hope. I've put all my links back down in the description to help, and you can check those out if you want to sign petitions or anything, or just find some stuff to educate yourself with. But if you're interested in learning about the money or like what's happening with the YouTube money, honestly, I am not 100% sure. Right now, my account does show the money. It shows that there is money in there. I can't exactly see which money is just for the donation video because they won't show me the analytics for just that video anymore. It just says 0, which I think is super dumb. They should just say that, have the analytics, but then say the video was removed at one point, because now I can't really see exactly where that money's from, but I wasn't really making much before, so I can just assume that most of it is from that video. So by what I can tell, the video made just under $1,000. Now, by my calculations, when the streaming was happening, I thought it would at least get like 1,400 or something. Yes, because it was doubling, I just figured it would double the money, or I don't know, maybe advertisers pulled out the amount that they were paying for this video, but it went from like 180 on the first day, Australian dollars, to like 700 and something the second day, and that was like when I got 30,000 maybe. So I assumed that getting 70,000 views, I would probably get around 1,400 or even over 1,000. But with the AdSense kind of being delayed, I'm not sure what happened once the video was taken down, because somehow the AdSense revenue just went way down. It went from being like 180 one day, like 7 something another day, I can't quite remember, and then The next day was 1:30, but we had so many views, so I'm not too sure what happens. Maybe YouTube removes some of the views in account with the AdSense, so I'm not too sure. I've put all the information on screen, but yes, I'm not sure what happened. I would say it would be over 1,000, but I don't really know what to do. I can't really talk to YouTube about it, so yes, I have tried to appeal the fact that it's been removed, but I haven't heard anything from YouTube, so hopefully we can still do some donations from this video, but maybe don't stream it over and over again. Just watch this once and then go see some other videos and watch this again later if you want to donate again later. But don't spam comments, don't do anything too crazy. I'm just trying to help donate with this video as well since it's going up about Black Lives Matter, but yes, I thought I would update you about what's going on with the other video. After 7 days after it's been removed, it's going to be completely deleted off YouTube. So if the appeal doesn't work, it's going to be gone forever and I won't be able to see those analytics, but I have screenshotted everything I possibly can. I just wish I screenshotted a bit more on that last day because I didn't actually screenshot the amount of views properly, but yeah, what can you do? I tried my best, guys. I tried to speak out for Black Lives Matter and somehow we're being silenced. If you can, keep watching Zoe Amera's video. I will link it somewhere here. But yes, I hope we can still help. We will not stop talking about Black Lives Matter because it's not just a trend. We're going to keep talking about this for as long as we can. We got to get things changed. I hope this cleared up some bits and pieces about why videos have been removed. I think pretty much all of them have been removed from YouTube except for the main one. I'm going to keep you guys posted, keep it transparent, let you know what's happening with the money. As YouTube works right now, I won't see the money until middle of July because you don't get paid until then, so that's quite a while away. So let me know if there's any other places that I should donate some of that money to, because by then I don't know what's going to be going on. It's quite a while away and I didn't really think about that when I started the donation video, that I'd have to wait so long for the money. But I would probably just pay it right now, but I just want to make sure that we're definitely getting it from YouTube and how much we're getting. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm rambling, but at least it's making this video longer and we can add more ads to it and keep donating. So yeah, I've been Jen. Thanks for watching, and Black Lives Matter.